Please stop this. Brian has every right to see his puppies when they're born.
Sorry, Pumpkin.
I had no idea you could be so cruel. I'll never forgive you for this.
Oh, you'll be fine. You're just having your period.
This court will now come to order. Brian, do you like children?
I love children. That's why I'm here. I want the opportunity to raise my puppies.
Do you remember an incident at a South Attleboro Denny's in December of 1996?
Yeah, I guess. You like that? Huh? You like that? You just tune this out, don't you? Well, tune this out. Look, I was angry because my moon over my hammy was overcooked, and
I also have your rental records from the Quahog Video Store. Can you read the last two titles, please?
Son-in-law and Biodome.
And who's the star of those films?
Pauly Shore.
Pauly Shore.
Oh, he's terrible. But I rented those for Peter. He got banned from the video store for taping over their movies. Rosebud.
Is his sled. It was his sled from when he was a kid. There, I just saved you 2 long, boobless hours.
How convenient. Blame it on someone else. Is that the kind of man we want raising these puppies?
Peter? Oh, you gotta believe me, Your Honor. Peter, I'm putting together another card game. You in?
You want me to play?
Absolutely. But first, I want you to testify against that horny mutt of yours.
Oh, I don't know if I can do that.
Ooh, that's too bad. Because Bill and Michael really want to see you again. They're coming over later, and Bill's going to bring his Stretch Armstrong.
Oh, man, and his arms stretch out to next week.
Your Honor, Peter Griffin would like to take the stand.
Mr. Griffin, which of the following 2 phrases best describes Brian Griffin? Problem drinker or African-American haberdasher?
I guess problem drinker, but that's...
Thank you. Now, sexual deviant or magic picture that if you stare at it long enough, you see something?
Well, sexual deviant, but that other one's not even...
Thank you. Now, isn't it true that you told my client, Carter Pewterschmit, that Brian is a menace to society and should never be allowed to see his children?
Brian should be allowed to see his puppies.
Peter, think about what you're doing.
I am. Your Honor, Brian will be a great dad. Hell, if I was half the parent Brian is, I'd know that Chris's favorite ice cream is...
Chocolate chip.
And Stewie's favorite bedtime story is...
Good night, Moon.
And Meg's real father's name is...
Stan Thompson.
I've heard enough. I do believe that Brian would be a successful parent. However, if he was to repeat his actions at the dog track, he would be setting a bad example for his puppies. Therefore, I grant Brian custody with the condition that he be neutered first.
Yeah, you did it, buddy! Oh, congratulations! Oh, man! What does neutered mean?
You're almost there, Seabreeze. Oh, and also, I didn't bring this up before, but promise me you won't eat any of them. You know, Brian, it occurs to me that this is like a Greek tragedy, where a man must choose between himself and his children. Of course, you'll be playing the role of Sans Testicles. We're ready for you down the hall.
Are you sure you want to go through with this, Brian? Because, you know, you could have puppies with another dog. Oh, or maybe with a condor. Yeah, then you'd have flying puppies. You like that, Brian? Yeah? Flying puppies?
No, Peter. Those puppies in there are mine, and I'll give anything to be with them. Anything.
I am not looking forward to what you're going to be like once they do this to you. Oh, I love chocolate. But I can't eat it because then I'll get fat. But it's so good.
Are you ready, Brian? I guess so.
Stop! Brian, come quick!
Oh my God! Those aren't my puppies.
Well, whose are they?
You're a whore! A filthy, filthy whore!
You must be so relieved.
Well, actually, I was kind of looking forward to being a dad.
Oh, well, don't worry. There'll be other chances.
And you know what's funny? I always thought that dogs laid eggs. And I learned something today. Don't go